my yoga videos and the previous videos that are here on this channel. I'd like to introduce you something new about me, something that makes me say that I can be your vintage yogini. So, I'm Stefania from Italy, and this is my first video about vintage, my vintage passion, and what means to me being vintage and dress and have a look that is inspired by the 50s and the 40s. So, I have this passion since I can say 2009, but I always thought that I wasn't ready to dress with vintage style, to make my hair, that is the most difficult part for me, to make my hair vintage style, to make this big step towards this perfect look that I like very much. In this period of time, I've done a path with a therapist. I started before my marriage, our wedding day, because I had a lot of anxiety. Here in Italy, we passed a very rough times in these 18 months because of COVID, and we had a lot of doubts about our wedding. So until the wedding day, we didn't know how to make our wedding day, the number of people at the venue, and so on. After all, everything went very fine, but I had the necessity to do a therapy with a specialist. Is a woman that is helping me very much, and so I started this therapy path that brought me to make a lot of changes to my life, to be more secure, to find my true passion, to find my true self. And in these last weeks I decided to make another step that has been very scary for me, but that I thought it would make me happy, and this is true. So to start wearing and being a vintage woman. So as you can see, I am trying something new and I'm liking very much. So I'm very happy with this path. I am sorry because I have a lot of allergies in this period, so I look like someone that is almost crying. No, it's only allergies. So as I was saying, I love since I was younger vintage style the most, the style of 50s and 40s. You must know that 40s and 50s in Italy have been a very different period of time for the population. In Italy, in contrast with the way of life that maybe you had in United States, in UK, and so on. Here, the population has been very poor. We had a lot of difficulties only and maybe only in find something to eat. So I don't think that women here, common women, were very focused on their outer aspect. But I think that the 40s and the 50s are a very beautiful period of time in women look for a part of the world that is the United States. Maybe states, I can say states, I don't know. Today my mouth is stupid. And for the UK, maybe I think French. So this is my inspiration. Why I like so much 40s and 50s is because women were I can say very basic with makeup, but they were very beautiful. Beautiful in their dresses, beautiful with their hair. Even the makeup for me is very beautiful because has these colors like black, red, sometimes blue. So I think that is a very flattering look for a lot of women. And so I started to dress with some of my vintage dresses and some of my modern vintage dresses. I started to experiment with my hair, with my makeup, and step by step I'm reaching the look that I like. As a yoga instructor, of course, I have to change my clothes when I teach, but not the upper part. So I am using my hair and my makeup even when I am teaching yoga, and this is a beautiful thing because my students are appreciating what I am doing. They are very curious, but they are very positive. So I'm very grateful for them, for this experience that is giving me a lot of self-confidence, I can say. And how can I describe my look? Of course, I'm not a true vintage. I have not a lot of clothes that are from 40s and 50s because here in Italy they are very rare. As I said, during the Second World War, a lot of people lost everything, lost their home, their families, all their belongings. So my grandmother, for example, didn't have nothing about clothing. She had two clothes, I can say, two dresses, sorry, and one she used when she died. So she was very short. So even if she had something to give me, it wouldn't fit me because I'm taller, much taller than her. So I don't have a lot of very and true vintage clothes, but I'm very fine with that. There's nothing wrong. You can adapt a lot of modern clothes and reproduction to your look. And I can describe myself so as a modern vintage and rockabilly, because these are the two looks that I like very much. And so I'd like to share with you my experience, maybe share with you some of my clothes, share with you some of my tips as I'm going through this experience. And I hope that you will like. Maybe you will have a different vision about vintage from an Italian person, because here vintage is something very different. The true vintage is very expensive, so we are interpreting this look in a different way. So I hope you will like this video and next that I am recording. Please give a thumbs up to my video and subscribe to my channel, and I hope to see and read you again very soon. Bye!